Good evening, everybody watching the stream. Welcome to season number 1, week 7 of Orion Drift VRML. Today, I will be your host and caster, Pine VR, joined by my co-caster, Victoria OD. We have a very interesting match lineup today. We have IVI versus Ren, the 4th and the 3rd best team in EU. If we take a look at the EU standings right now, like I just said, they're standing in the 3rd and 4th place. So they're pretty high. This is a pretty high intense game we're going to be witnessing today, as both teams, I mean, I've casted them multiple times. I'm pretty sure Victoria went over earlier and said this is their first time casting an IVI game for EU. Both teams are 8-2 right now with 8 wins, 2 losses in the league. I'm excited to see how they play. Victoria, let me know your thoughts on this matchup.
I'm very excited. I know some of these players are some really good players on both sides, and having casted a Ren game before but not an IVI one, I'm excited to see how these two teams can match up and kind of the plays we'll see between them.
100%. Now, for the viewers watching at home right now, you know, sitting down, maybe you're watching this in VR, maybe you're watching this on the toilet. I'm not one to judge. We have some good news, and I hope this is true. Apparently, the spectator lag has been fixed, so hopefully, we will finally have smooth running streams again. Do not quote me on that. This is word from Ender. We have not tested this. We probably should have tested this earlier, but I'm a little bit silly and I forgot to. So, I'm just gonna hope that everything is fine. And you know, I'm excited to see this match. So whenever both teams are ready, they just slap the ball in the middle and we'll be ready to go. It's pretty good. I don't know. You'll see some good plays here, some good passages. Whenever the teams are ready to start, we'll take a little minute. As the ball is now in the middle. We're getting started for round number 1. Victoria, I'll let you take the lead for this one as we get into round number 1.
Thank you. Our ball's in the middle as it's about to launch off into space right over to Ren's side, or IVI side right off the bat, but Ren picks it up, backs down to their teammate over right cloud, launches that way downfield. Oh, their teammate just can't grab it, but it still might be in their possession. I've actually lost track of the ball. But Weedle takes it up over to the left sidewalk as they take it over, evading Ren's team. Takes it up. Oh, a little bit of a struggle there as they go for the goal. Blocked by Toldio.
Xanos is going to try and pick that ball up, but unfortunately just a little too short there. The ball goes right over him, leaning for Velrix to pick up that ball and smack it out into the open. As it's going on to their own side there, IVI could pick it up and see that opportunity as Weeladdie goes to pick up that ball, but, you know, a little toying with it, going back and forth. As Toldio now takes that ball, he goes for the smack over to Hulls. Now he's going to take that ball onto Halo as he goes down through the line of defense, goes right past Weeladdie, goes right over Goblin, goes for the pass down to Reaper. Reaper looking for the opportunity, but just hitting off the roof, getting a pass over though to Tonio. Tonio's going to seek that goal opportunity, but he fumbles it, leading for the ball to go down into the sewers with Reaper taking it with speed here.
Reaper takes it over on left sidewalk, going right over to the left claw, goes for that pass over to Hulk. Just barely misses it, goes over. Pesky tries to pick that ball right up, clears it downfield to his teammate. Picked up by Verma, but that's a bit of a scramble in the air right now as Vidal tries to get that possession back. Launches it over to Pesky. Pesky's going to try and get that, but knocked by Hulkzito. Another one of Ren's players takes that up over on Halo, followed closely behind by Goblin. They're going quickly as they can over on Logo, over to the goal, and knocked out of their hands by Vidal.
I mean, a lot of fumbles coming here from the Ren side. We're 3 minutes in with no goals. We could see, though, it looks like IVI have an opportunity, but unfortunately, Todio's going to be picking that ball, taking it right past the defensive line there. He's now smacked it up over to Reaper. It's up to Reaper to find that opportunity to get the pass over to Hulls. Hulls going to go for the goal, but it goes a little too much to the right, but Todio's going to go for a rebound, but he misses. I mean, a lot of fumbling come in, and, you know, today, I'm going to hold back. I'm not going to call anyone the Bay Harbor fumbler today. I do it too much. It's a bit of a vocal stim at this point. But we're going to see as Reaper takes that ball off the pass there, going onto the right side, getting tackled by Xanos, but Reaper staying in possession with a nice little pass over to Hulls. Hulls getting a pass back over to Tonio. Tonio has an opportunity here. Is he going to strike down and get it in? He does. He finds the first goal. It's 1-0. 2.5 minutes left. Ren just got their first goal there.
Goblin takes our ball over Halo with some quick speed, going over Nest, looking for that pass. Oh, straight into the goal, actually, for a quick goal on the IVI side.
A very, very fast answer back from IVI, you know, getting scored on. I mean, Goblin's like, well, we're not taking that, you know, and they got the goal in perfectly. But we're gonna see Hulls build up speed with a back pass over to Tonio, and just finding another goal. I mean, it's a lot of back and forth now. The goals are starting to pick up. It's 2-1, a minute and a half left. IVI have to get 1 or 2 goals to potentially win this here. We're gonna see as Goblin takes that over on Halo, jumps down towards Logo. He's gonna get tackled though, not looking for a passage opportunity. It's not looking too well for them, and my camera is breaking right now. What is happening? There we go, we're back. I do apologize, but Xenos now running after that ball as it's on his own side. Doesn't want a goal to happen, so he takes it airborne and goes for a passage over to Pesky. Pesky now seeking that opportunity as he's on his own here. He's going to push up and he's going to go and sink that goal in, leading it for 2-2. 1 minute left. We could be going into an overtime match unless Ren get a very fast answer back here.
I think that's a possibility. We'd love to see an overtime match in these kinds of games, but with the way they've been going back and forth after the getting, warmed up, it's possible that we could have an overtime here as Tonio takes it up over here, hits that ceiling carve, passes over to Hulks. Oh, just barely missed it. It's over on the right claw. They're taking it over to the right sidewalk, running it right back into Ren's sides. They take it over left floor. Their teammate closely behind and trying to defend that ball, but picked up by one of Ren's players. They go over Sewers, over Nest, looking for that goal, hits the ceiling carve, and just barely hits it, but recovered by their teammate.
It's now 3-2. 30 seconds left for IVI to bring it into an overtime here. As Xenos is just striking up fast, and fast he does it. He gets a goal. It's 3-3. 15 seconds left. It's looking like it could be an overtime match as Reaper now takes that ball on the left-hand side, gets tackled almost immediately. Kiwied off the instance here as Goblin go for the pass over to Xenos. 4 seconds left. It is going to be an overtime match point here as Xenos takes up, and he gets the goal just at the last second. 4-3. That's a win for IVI going into round 1. I mean, like, beautifully played from both sides there. I mean, from going 3 seconds from an overtime to getting that last goal, IVI sure managed to show that they are capable of striking fast when it comes to intense moments like that. But then we can't lie, Ren definitely had the advantage going in there as they were starting to get goals a little faster than IVI were. Then IVI just managed to curve around their playstyle and see through on that round 1. Victoria, what did you think of round 1?
Round 1 was definitely very interesting. At the start, we saw a slow. Players were starting to get warmed up. They started to make those connections with their teammates, but we saw them go right back and forth with these two teams as soon as they got those connections. Some great passes, some great goals. But we are going into our next round here. Round number 2. IVI up by 1 with that last-minute goal in the last round. The ball launches up in the middle, straight down to Sewers and picked up by Hulk, but knocked out of their hands by Xenos. Hulk's able to recover that as they take it over to left claw. Immediately challenged by one of IVI's players, knocked out of their hands by Pesky. Hulk tries to regain that coverage, but is able to knock it back and try to get out of their teammates' hands. Goodman takes that over to the right bridge, looking for that goal, knocked out of the air.
It looks like there's going to be a bit of spam tackling coming from the Ren side as Xenos now picks that ball up on the left bridge. He's going to jump down with a strike down pass, but unfortunately didn't go off as planned, but Pesky still manages to swoop in and grab that control of the passage over to Wee Laddie, but Wee Laddie just losing the ball control. Lockie has an open goal opportunity and he just slides it in. It's 1-0 already. Unlike IVI to leave a goal open like that. We'll see how they answer back though.
Xenos takes it over. Nest passes over to Goblin. Goblin receives that well as they try and fly over Logo. Goes that goal, but picked up by one of Ren's players. Pesky tries to regain that possession, and they do regain it, going for that small reset on mound. Going up over to Halo, passes over to Nest to Weedladdle. Weedladdle hits that down, but it's taken up by Reaper. Reaper takes that over to the middle donut, down under Nest, looking for that goal, and blocked by Goblin.
Xenos has an open opportunity. He hits it off of Halo, though. He had the open goal, but he fumbled it as Goblin tries to go for that rebound, but unfortunately gets tackled right off the bat there. So the ball's heading now onto Wee Laddie's hands, just getting tackled, letting the ball sit still for a minute, I don't know what the plan was there from both sides, but Wheeladdy and Reaper are going to be fighting for that ball control. But it looks like Wheeladdy comes out on top and gets the ball in their possession as they hit it upwards. A nice little passage over to Xenos. Xenos with some very clean ceiling carving. Jumping up on Halo down towards Bridge. He's going to seek that opportunity. It goes and it gets stuck on the top right corner with a nice little save there. Looks like Hulk is going to be trying to take it through that line of defense, but it goes into Gooblin's hands. It's up to Gooblin to get past these defenders and find a goal opportunity. He gets tackled though as Hulk was right behind him the whole time. Lockie takes that ball with Xenos right behind him. He gets it right past Xenos like there's no tomorrow. He's going to look for a very clean opportunity. He's the only one in front. There's no one to pass to as of just now, so he is on his own here. But it looks like Hulk is trying to grab that ball off the rebound, but it's Wheeladdy that gets it instead.
Todio takes that possession back, but it's immediately contested by Pesky as they take the ball. Passes over to Ness, tries to get that over to Xenos, but Xenos just barely misses it. Bounces up into the air. It's a bit of a scramble here. Xenos takes back that possession for IVI. Knocked out of their hands immediately by Lockie. Lockie's able to take that back pass to their teammate Todio. Todio is challenged by a couple of IVI members. They take it over to Halo, but is able to avoid them. Hulks takes it back over Ness, hits that ceiling carve. They go down to the goal and right in.
Beautifully played. I mean, 2-0 right now for Ren. They are in the lead. It looks like they could have that comeback with 2 minutes left. But we'll see as Gooblin, with some immense amount of speeds, taking that ball airborne right now. He's looking for that opportunity for a pass over to Pesky. Pesky is going to go for a behind-the-back shot, but Todio's in goals, ready to stop it from going in. He was ready for it. As Xenos now takes the ball over the defending line, he's going to look for the solo opportunity here as he strikes down the ball, hits just off the crossbar, leading it to go back. Didn't go out into his possession, but it looks like Hulk, with some immense amount of speed, has built up there. As he's now jumping with that ball control, going right over the defense. He's looking for a solo opportunity, and he finds it. It's 3-0 right now for Ren. IVI are falling behind right now.
We're seeing Ren make that comeback as they get more warmed up, get those connections happening. Xenos takes it over Mound, under Nest, evading Ren's players right into their goal. IVI's on their comeback arc.
Caster's curse. I said they weren't getting any goals, and they finally start to get one. Maybe I should say that they're terrible, you know, and then they'll start, you know, playing excellent. I don't know how it works. They're not terrible. They're both great teams. We love them. But Hulk, he's going to take that ball on the right-hand side. He gets the pass over to Reaper. Reaper's going to be marked by Gooblin, though. The ball goes onto the Ren side. A lot of tackling going on there. Kind of missed it a little bit. But the ball for a long shot. It might go in, but unfortunately the Nest is there to stop it. As Wheeladdy now tries to get that ball up, but Lockie's going to be the one to pick it up as he passes down over to Todio. Todio with a pass down over, but unfortunately no one caught it. But Hulk still managing to kind of remain in possession there. As Gooblin now is going to be the one taking that ball with Reaper right on his tail. Hulk grabs that ball, gets it past the defending line. He's looking for an opportunity here as my camera is stuck on Nest. What is my camera doing? It's not moving. There we go. But it looks like the timer has run out. And Ren are the winners of round number 2. Congratulations to Ren there with a nice little clean comeback against IVI. You know, IVI won that first round, but Ren definitely managed to, you know, show up and lock in against IVI's playstyle there.
Absolutely, yeah. We saw in the first round, IVI make that last-minute goal, but throughout both of these rounds, we've seen Ren kind of make that comeback and really defend their own as we go through these rounds. Like, we've seen a lot of good defense from both sides, as well as some good offense from a lot of the Ren players. I'm excited to see what we have as these upcoming rounds.
100%. We're going to be heading into round 3 in just a minute. Remember, guys, if you are enjoying the broadcast, do hit that like button. Do hit that subscribe button as well while you're at it. As we head into round number 3, I think that is. I don't know. I don't speak other languages, but the ball is going to go out into the immediate possession of nobody. Looks like Gooblin takes that ball on to Ness. He looks for the solo opportunity. Will he find that first goal? He does. The first 10 seconds, and it's already 1-0 for IVI. I love seeing those very early on goals, you know. It definitely lets the other team know that you mean business. You're standing on business.
Absolutely, yeah. Those early goals we see them like way between players. It's really interesting to see. how they're able to just like evade the other team. But the ball is in the air now as they hit it back over to Ren's side. Hits Nest, hits some bad geometry, and Ren's able to gain that possession back. So they hit that ceiling carve all the way back around. But Xenos is there to contest it. They take it back. Hits it downfield. It might go to that goal, but it's just wide. Gublin takes that back up, goes for that Nest pass. Pesky's able to take that back up, goes for behind the back shot, but blocked by one of Ren's players. It's in the air right now as a scramble as Xenos tries to give back the possession, but Lockie's there to pick that up and launch it downfield.
Looks like Hulk is going to be trying to grab that ball control. And the camera is freezing a lot. I do not know what's causing that. I will get that fixed. I do apologize. But it looks like they're going to go for a goal opportunity, and it misses. Some amazing defense on the IVI side there. You know, learning how to save those goals against Ren. They're definitely starting to lock in a bit more, as we'll see here. But Todio is going to jump through the line of defense, but it looks like Xenos is there to swoop right in there. Smooth like butter. And just, you know, slides in there and grabs that ball off him. But Gublin takes the ball upwards on Halo. He goes right past the defending line there, but he loses that ball control, only to gain it back later on. Excellently executed there by Gublin. Looks like Pesky is going to try and go for a strike down, but Lockie's going to catch him, but Pesky getting the tackle back. Looks like there's going to be a lot back and forth right now as the ball is on the Ren side and almost goal there. Reaper taking the ball up, but getting tackled almost immediately. Xenos tried to grab the ball, but it looks like it's going to be going back into the possession of Ren. But then the ball back into the possession of IVI. And like I said, it is a lot of back and forth right now. Back and forths are always difficult to cast, so I will be a little bit all over the place. I do apologize.
Repair's trying to scramble for this ball, but Pesky able to take that up out of their hands, though, as we take it down to Stewards. Pesky and Lockie in a bit of a scramble here, who can gain back the possession. Pesky, Xenos is able to actually grab that back up and go over Logo. Knocked out of their hands, though, as Todio takes that back up. Hits that beautiful ceiling carve. They take it up over to their nest, trying to keep it out of IVI's possessions. They go around to the right sidewalk, takes that back over to Halo, onto right bridge, looks for that pass over to Hulks. Hulks hits that ceiling carve, butts hit out of the air. Gublin picks up that ball, launches it right down to their teammates. Xenos picks that up, evading all of Ren's players as they go on to Halo. Bit of a juke there as they try and weave through Ren's players. They pass it up over to Pesky. Pesky tries to hit that shot, but it's just wide. Gublin writes that back over to Weedidle. Another wide shot. Gublin is able to recover that for both their teammates.
A beautiful goal there. I apologize for the janky camera work right now. I have no idea what is happening. But we'll see as the ball has been striked up to Hulk. Hulk is going to be pushing down and fast for an opportunity passage to Reaper. Reaper striking down for another goal. It is now 2-1. Ren still losing this round, though IVI is still in the lead. We'll be seeing. Will Ren be able to strike back against IVI with 1:30 left? But you never know. IVI could get that third goal and make it extremely hard for Ren, as Xenos is doing a little bit of parkour by the looks of things. Gublin getting the passage over to Pesky. Pesky seeking that goal opportunity. Not working out, though, as he had planned. The ball just being hit out into the open almost there. As Hulk is going to be getting contested by Pesky. Pesky gets the successful tackle, but Reaper gets an even more successful catchback as the ball has been fumbled back into the possession to Xenos. Xenos now looks for a teammate to pass to. He's going to try and get around that defense, but unfortunately he fumbles it a little bit, stopping him from getting the opportunity he was wanting. As Lockie now takes that ball towards the left side of the arena. It looks like it's going to be another Royal Rumble match as no one can keep their hands on the ball for 5 seconds. That's like a game of hot potato. Who can keep the ball the shortest? I don't know.
That step over to Hulks as they float over, but it's knocked out of their hands, so they try and go for that goal. Tolio is able to take that back up, hits another beautiful ceiling carve. We've seen a lot of this from Tolio. Fox tries to go for that goal, but blocked by, I think, Gublin. But Gublin's ready to pick it back up as they go for that long goal, and it's right into the goal from half court.
There's 15 seconds left. 10. My bad. I can't read the time. It looks like IVI are going to be winning round number 2. I mean, no short of saying that Ren definitely won't be able to come back right now. As the ball can touch the ground any minute now. Boom! As the Costco guys would say. It is now a round 3 win for IVI. I mean, both teams that round definitely played, excellent. I mean, IVI started to kind of fade to the comfort zone a little bit, get things back rolling against Ren. We'll see, though, how they play going into round number 4. Will they win or will they lose? I don't know.
Like you said before, it's a lot of back and forth between these teams. I mean, even in their matches and their scores, and I think 2-1 we're seeing right now, it's a lot of just back and forth. These like pretty evenly matched teams. It's hard to like pick one over the other in this kind of situation, right?
100%. I mean, when you get to like the top 10 teams, they're almost like, it's like seeing a top 100 team go against a top 20 team. All right, actually, I think my brain is not working properly. My math is wrong. Please ignore that. But Goblin is locking it as the ball is out here with round number 4. I don't know what's happening today. I think I'm a little bit out of it because I've been all over the place today. But Goblin is going to try and go for that goal opportunity. Hey, just off the crossbar. Leading for Lockie to pick it up with some speed there as he goes through the sewage. He's going to look for that opportunity. He goes past the line of defense with a pass upwards. But it looks like Reaper is going to be there to catch it in time as Xanos now picks that ball up. Goes for some nice ceiling carving plays as he goes right round defense in sewers. He's going to seek that opportunity now. He's on his own. He goes for it. He gets tackled, so it doesn't play out in his favor.
Goodman's able to pick that right back, pass it down to Wheel. I'd say pass it right back up. It hits some unfortunate geometry. Able to pick that back up, crossed over to Xenos. Xenos takes that over, hits that ceiling car, evading Ren's players, but it's picked up by Lucky. Lucky takes that up over to Halo, down to their teammate on the left. Teammate just barely misses, and Luck's able to pick that back up, but it's taken out of their hands by Xenos. With Lucky close on there behind, they go for that goal, and hits the rim as it's over back into Ren's possession. Repair takes that ball straight through sewers, going for the goal, and it's right in, evading Wheel.
A beautiful goal there from Reaper as he now has set the score for 1-0. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. We're going to see as Xanos, with some speed, picks that ball up, striking down as fast as he can. I don't know what he's doing. A little bit of a fumble. Maybe he went too fast and he forgot what he was doing. As Reaper now goes to grab that ball, but just goes underneath it. They're too short. Maybe if he was 6'7", 6'7", he would have been able to catch that ball, but he was just a little too short. As Pesky is going to smack that ball off the ground, taking it into the air, stopping anybody from the Ren side from grabbing that. As a Reaper tries to grab it from the air, but unfortunately not playing out in his favor. But Hulk, looking for a teammate to pass to, knows he is on his own. He's the only one up front right now. It's up to him to find that opportunity. He gets the bounce off. They try to go for the rebound goal, but it didn't work out in their favor as Xanos now tries to grab the ball, but unfortunately, it's going to be more back and forth. I mean, we'll see here as Goblin takes the ball into the air. He goes to the pass down to Pesky. Pesky looking for the opportunity, and he finds it. It is now 1-1. I know some people in the chat are a little bit upset that I said 6'7". I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
Hulk takes it over onto above logo as press to repair. Repair passes that back over to Ness. It's going down for that shot, but it hits the rim, but it's picked up by one of Ren's players for another goal. It is 2-1, 2 minutes left in the game. We're going to see how IVI can try and bring this back up to 2-2, maybe into an overtime in the game if we can't get a quick goal off. But it is on over Halo in Xenos' possession to take it over to left sidewalk. Passes up over to Goblin. Passes back over to Ness to Wheeladdle. Down to their teammate on logo. Just barely wide. Xenos picks that back up. Goes for another goal, but knocked out of their hands. Hits some unfortunate geometry into one of Ren's players. It's a bit of a scramble for the ball right now, but Wheeladdle passes that back over to Goblin. Goblin takes that onto the cloud. Right over to Ness, trying to get that back over onto Ren's side. Get that, goal, even it back up, 100%,
100%. We're going to see as the ball has been smacked with some force there. Pesky looking for the opportunity, but Antonio locked into the goalie position there. As Goblin now strikes down. Another crazy defense of play from the Ren side. I mean, they're locked in on the defense. They have a minute left for IVI to turn this around, but we'll see. We could be seeing, a round 5 today. I'm not entirely sure. But it looks like Lockie's going to be taking on the right-hand side. He's going to try and go through the line of defense, but it's not going to play out in his favor. Pesky picks up that ball with a clean little smack over, but Antonio picks it up off the smack there. Is there now seeking the goal opportunity? Doesn't play out in their favor, though, once again, as Wee Laddie takes that ball airborne. Just misses the ball control, but it looks like Hulk is going to grab it as he goes through sewer Tries to go past the defensive line. They're going to be spam tackling each other as they try to grab that ball, though. Gublin takes it airborne. He's looking for a passage opportunity. He finds it to Wheeladdie. Wheeladdie's going to strike down, misses the opportunity. Xenos with a rebound, but it doesn't work out for him. Pesky grabs it once again. He's going to look for this opportunity as he goes down over the defending line, but it doesn't play out. Reaper takes the ball. He has the open goal opportunity. Will it go in? It goes just a little too much to the right. It's not playing out for both teams here. We have 9 seconds left for IVI to bring it into an overtime.
It's picked up by one of Ren's players. It's not looking great for IVI here. It's passed down to Stewards, and the game is over, meaning that is Ren's match with a 2-1 score.
It looks like we're seeing a round number 5 today, which means pretty much sudden death, if you will. Because it's like whoever wins this round wins the entire game. I mean, both teams so far have been playing extraordinary. I mean, they're playing against each other's playstyles really, really well. I'm excited to see, though, like, you know, in these final moments when it comes to matches like this, when it comes to, like, the most pressure, you see the best come out of these teams. So maybe we'll see some more aggressive plays, or maybe we'll just see them, you know, sit back and relax. I don't know.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, in a round like this, we don't see these round 5s often, but when we do, it's pretty exciting for a sudden death match. We are going into our last round here. Ball is in the middle as both teams are revving up, getting some speed off the bat. Excited to see what we have in store for us as the ball launches up right down to Stewards again as it's picked up by one of Ren's players, but Pesky able to grab that right back. Pesky takes that over left bridge, looking for that pass over to their teammate at Nest. But there is no one there to receive it as Ren takes that back in their possession. Hulks takes that over for a quick goal. Only 4 minutes, or like what, 20 seconds in the game so far?
Maybe 6 or 7 minutes into the game, who knows? As the I gotta stop with that. As the ball has been smacked back out, we're gonna see as IVI are gonna try and go for a very fast rebound, but unfortunately it doesn't work out in their favor. I mean, like I said though, with the Ren goal, both teams now are playing very fast and aggressive. As Pesky tries to grab that ball possession, but unfortunately fumbles it a little bit. As Hulk goes for the back pass down into Sewers. Almost like a little trick shot there, if you will. As the ball is going to be out into open possession. It looks like Xenos is going to try grab it, but Red are too locked in right now. As Hulk goes down for the pass to Tonio. Tonio finding the second goal. IVI are not pulling their weight right now. They need to lock in if they want to see themselves prevail through this. As Xenos grabs the ball, takes it airborne. He's going to look for the opportunities. He goes down into the Ren defensive side. He goes to the passage over to Gublin. Gublin with a pass over to Pesky. Pesky finds that first goal for the IVI side. It's now 2-1 with 3 minutes left.
We saw Ren trying to like hammer down the nails in the coffin there, but IVI persisted and kicked that nails out of that back coffin and stood up. Ren's team taking it over onto the right side, right for a quick goal off the bat.
I mean, I just had one of the craziest yawns of my life. I'm tired, but I'm here. I'm awake for this match right now. As Xenos gets the passage over. And my ball is for some reason at the other side of the arena. The ball, the camera. Maybe I am tired. Who knows? As Xenos grabs that ball on the left-hand side with a passage clear over to Gublin. Gublin seeking an opportunity. He looks for teammates to pass to right now. He jumps up on to Halo as he looks for the opportunity here. He's going to just pause a little bit as he takes some time to figure out what he wants to do. Sending one of the players off of the nest. As he gets the pass over to Wheeladdie. He's going to look for an opportunity as he passes over to Xenos. Xenos with the pass down to Pesky. Pesky looking for the opportunity. He finds it. Slides it through the defensive line there. It's now 2-3. We could be seeing that comeback from IVI.
We absolutely could be, as we saw the beautiful passing play there. Hulk takes it over to the right side, immediately challenged by Xenos. Xenos is able to pick that back up for their team as they take it over, but it's taken back over by Reaper. Reaper takes it over Nest, immediately challenged by Pesky, but is able to avoid them as they're just evading IVI's teams here. They pass over Nest, but it's just a bit wide, but Lockie's there to pick it not Lockie, Hulk's there to pick it back up. Pesky immediately tries to get that, but knocked out of the way. Goom's able to hit that ball out of there as they take it back over to Ren's side. Evades Lockie, goes for the goal, and right in.
It's now 3-3. A minute and a half left We could be seeing some interesting plays here from both teams, but we'll watch as Reaper takes that ball with some speed, gets kiwied off the bat though, leading for Gooblet to pick it up with a passage over to Xanos. Xanos jumping up on top of Halo. He's going to go airborne, look for a passage opportunity as he strikes down. Losing that ball control. Reaper now taking it through the sewers as he's going to jump around. Getting tackled by Pesky though. The ball's just going to be a little bit of a back and forth moment here. Xanos tries to grab it, but Reaper tackling him nice and easily as Todio now takes that ball on the left-hand side. He's going to look for the opportunity here as he jumps up on Nest. And he's going to go for a strike down. He misses the goal, though. It looks like IVI have that opportunity to clap back and potentially bring it to 4 goals as they fumble the long shot there just off to the right a little too much. Now it looks like Hulk has an open goal opportunity here. IVI are rushing to the defense. Looks like Xanos managed to get a nice successful tackle there, though. As Wheeladdie gets the passage over to Gooblin. Gooblin seeking the opportunity now as he gets the pass down to Xanos. Xanos going to go through that line of defense as he's up in the air seeking the opportunity, and he gets it just a little too much to the left.
It's down to Stewart's as Wheeladdie takes it back into IVI's possession. They pass over the teammate after a bit of a struggle there. Pesky takes it, not Pesky, Xanos takes it up over, but it's challenged by Reaper. Reaper takes that, but hit out of their hands again. Pesky tries to get that possession back for IVI, and they do. They take it over to Halo. Pass over to Gooblin. Gooblin's able to pick that up as they take it over Cloud and back onto Halo. Goes for that pass back down to Wheeladdie. We're going into an overtime in our round 5. Xanos takes the ball, tries to get it out of Ren's possession, but Ren's able to pick that back up. Hits another ceiling carve, but Pesky able to hit that down over to the goal, and it's just wide and isn't in.
We'll be seeing, though, these intense moments for an overtime, as now it is literally sudden death. The next goal wins, as Todio is going to push up with a pass over to Reaper. Reaper with a strike down. Xanos in the defensive position with a nice little save as Pesky goes for the passage over to Wheeladdie, but Wheeladdie losing that ball control, gets it right off of Reaper, though, gets tackled immediately as Xanos now takes the ball on the right-hand side. He's going to try and go through that line of defense. He goes around. Wheeladdie tries to grab that ball. They have it. They have the opportunity. They hit off the crossbar. An almost goal opportunity there, but a bit of a fumble from Wheeladdie. Like I said, we're a minute now into the overtime. The next goal wins as Gooblin takes the ball airborne. He's finding the opportunity. He gets the passage over to Xanos. Xanos locking in, almost finding that last goal there. The defensive line on Ren right now is absolutely insane, leading for Xanos to try and get this opportunity once again. IVI have so many opportunities here. It looks like he's going to strike down with a pass over to Pesky. Pesky fumbling that ball control right now. What is IVI doing?
Reaper takes it up over Halo. Ren is trying to get it out of their side as much as they can with those last couple failed goals. They take it over to the left, passes up over the teammate, but they're not there to receive it. Reaper's able to pick that right back up as they pass over to Nest. Todio is able to take that as they go for the goal, but it's blocked by a teammate. Hulk takes it back up, going again for another goal attempt. Blocked again as Locky takes it up over, passes to that Nest. Reaper's able to have the ball, evading IVI's team, but Gloom's able to pick that up and launch it back down to Ren's side.
Locky picking that ball up. Gooblin tackling almost immediately. Xanos getting that rebound tackle, but looks like Reaper has built up enough speed. He might have that opportunity, but he gets stopped mid-air there. A nice defensive play. Everybody's playing so protective right now as Pesky pushes up, gets tackled by Hulk immediately. Locky picking up that ball, but Xanos is there to grab it off of him, but Locky is already ready for it as he grabs the ball back for himself. He's going to try and push through that line of defense there. Oh my god, I need to take a drink of water. I am dying over here.
Xanos is able to take the ball over onto their Nest as they try and get it back into Ren's side. They take it up over to the right bridge, but it's knocked out of their hands. It's over to the left to Gooblin. Gooblin passes that down to teammate. Locky's there to challenge that. Hits some unfortunate geometry. Xanos able to pick that back up over to Pesky. They try to hit that ceiling card. Just barely misses those. It's knocked out of their hands. Gooblin's able to pick that right back up for IVI's possessions. They pass it down to Pesky. It's a bit of a scramble right here, so they're just trying to get that out into the goal, and Ren's trying to get it out. Pesky's on Nest as they're looking for kind of an opportunity of how they can weave between this team. Kind of a standstill at the moment. He's telling them to stop. He's looking around. He's looking at the ball. They challenge, but he's able to evade him, but Lucky picks that up. He throws it over on back on the IVI side. The team is able to pick it up. They go to the goal, and it's the end. That is a win for Ren.
IVI fumbled that last moment, and Ren are the winners of the match. I saw everybody in the chat were rooting for IVI, but unfortunately they decided to aura farm and clip farm at that last second and tell everyone to stop. I don't know what's happened. You guys can blame IVI there, and I will fully say this. What was IVI thinking on that last moment there? Can we get a congratulations in the chat right now for Ren, as they will be moving up hopefully soon. We might see Ren come out on top throughout the season. As maybe after this game they might be going into the second spot. I don't entirely know. Could be number 1. Bro emoted and lost. Yes, chat. They did emote and lose there. I don't know what was happening. I mean, throughout the match, though, we can't lie. They both played excellently. Some amazing goals from the IVI side, especially some amazing defense from the Ren side. I mean, I'm excited to see will IVI be able to come back, because I know they've been on a little bit of a fumble arc recently. You know, losing to Hot and now losing to Ren. IVI could start picking things back up as the season goes on, which I do hope for. You know, very, very soon. We'll hopefully see it go on. But remember, guys, if you did enjoy that, hit the like button on the live stream. And if you're watching back in the video form, hit the like button too. Remember to subscribe. We are trying to get to 9,000 subscribers. We're already at 8.17k. We're growing extremely fast. People are enjoying VRML, which is great to see. And if you do have $5 spare, if you do have $5 spare, you guys can become a channel member. You get cool perks, such as discount codes for merchandise, little Discord channels that you guys have access to for members only. You guys also get cool little green name in the chat. You get cool little emotes. And I'm sure there'll be more perks in the future. Don't count. I don't know. I don't run this. But remember to hit the subscribe button. Like I said, I will shill the subscribe button as much as I can. Remember, we do have plenty of matches coming up throughout the day. And I do want to quickly point out something. If you guys don't know, the Orion Drift update dropped today. And there are zero gravity arenas. I would love to see, and I don't know about you guys, I would love to see some VRML matches be held here. But again, I am just a caster. But I mean, hey, if we push hard enough for it, we could see some zero gravity stuff coming to Orion Drift VRML. But regardless, we do appreciate you guys watching. I have been your host and hostcaster, PineVR, joined by my co-caster, Victoria. There are plenty of matches throughout the day. Feel free to check them out. Go say hi to the other casters. We've been VRML. You guys have been amazing. And we'll see you guys whenever. I don't know.
Orion Drift VRML is brought to you by Another Axiom, Helga, the esports manager. Thanks for watching VRML.